at center. Picked up by Condotta. He'll send it into the middle for Gabriel Bourque and tries a backhander that floats over the net. Cheyenne reached for it, never had to make a save. Now Bourque again to the slot, and Teasdale pounds it just wide. Off to the right point, Torridello. Halfway down the dasher, now it's picked up. Fed into the slot, waiting, firing. This one blocked in front there, and Brett Gallant stepped in and then fired to the doorstep where Bourque redirected that puck just wide. Still a scramble outside the blue paint, and Laval comes up with it again, but laying out to block the scores in the league. Anthony Richard is called up pregame by the Montreal Canadiens. Rem Pitlick, a dangerous player, was sent down, but not here in time to play today, so the Monsters really win that end of that transaction.
Yeah, they catch a break there, and there's Billy Sweezy trying to create some energy. Yeah, he's done such a great job as a 19-year-old. He's getting an opportunity to go play in the World Juniors here later this week with his home country, and wish him the best of luck as he goes.
Yes, he'll edge of the goal crease a moment ago, and Vrbetic getting the knob of the goal stick in his hand there, going for the poke check on that right side. Now another penalty has been in the Monsters' penalty kill. Laval works it around towards the doorstep now, taking Harvey Pinard out to the center point. Beaudin's shot off a Cleveland leg and wide. Ylonen won the race in the corner, got it to Beaudin. Top of the right circle, Abandonado. Beaudin again, this time a deflected shot fought off by Cheyenne. And the Rockets still possess. Raphael Harvey race to the neutral zone. Sends the puck in deep, and Fix-Wolansky chasing after it there in the corner. Bounces out left point. Big drive for Vrbetic home, and that one was tipped on its way, but fought off by the goaltender Vrbetic. Here's Sweezy, right point. Leaves one. Out high for Fix-Wolansky. His shot blocked by Schoenemann. Comes to Sweezy, right point. Drags and fires, and his shot into shin pads as well, as Schoenemann got that block too. Monsters break out. It's Sweezy up the right side. And the puck at center off the stick of Luoto. Handled by the Rocket. Jesse Ylonen into the O-zone. Tried to center that one. Nice read by Bemstrom. Picks it up. Now accelerates up ice. Feeds Gauntz in the left wing. Back to Bemstrom in the middle. Deflected puck grab by Gauntz and hacked towards the net. Never got there. Then Bemstrom turns. Nice feed by Roman Ashan there, and just off the mark for Cowboy. Back into the D zone. Cole Clayton is there again. Now behind the Monsters net, it's Sillinger. Takes a hit along the end boards. Falling down to the ice was Teasdale. The puck free. Abandonado to the center point. Beaudin towards the net. They score. Cheyenne late to react there. May have been screened, and Beaudin able to dial that one up as a tip came in front from Teasdale to make it 1-0 Rocket.
Yeah, Beaudin with the point shot. Teasdale right on top of the crease. I think he got a piece of that one, deflecting it past Cheyenne's blocker side.
Beaudin just floated that one in. It wasn't even a hard shot, just a little soft wrister.
Yeah, tough to see there, but based on the reaction of the players, it looks like it's Teasdale's goal. Comes here at 15:35 of the first period. And for Joel Teasdale, that's his second of the year and 5th point.
Yeah, I think Owen Sillinger is in front of the net trying to move that body and just couldn't get his stick tied up before the tip happened.
Off the ensuing face-off, Vrbetic fires one up. Received nicely off the wall by Fix-Wolansky. Waited just a millisecond too long to fire, and it was poked away by Barron. He's broken his stick, though. Chance here. Davidson, center point, big drive. That one blocked by Parker Jones. Now it's back out high slot. Vrbetic drags and fires. Save made by Vrbetic, and he pounces on the rebound. What a toe drag move in the high slot for Vrbetic, creating enough space. Attempt from Bemstrom wasn't right in his wheelhouse. Taken away by Laval. Abandonado tucks it inside the Cleveland line. And now it bounces back onto his stick. Fires, and that one wide left from a sharp angle. Rocket captain. Now the Monsters pounce on it. They've got numbers up ice. 3-on-2 entry. Left wing side. It's Bemstrom across, looking for a one-timer from Luoto. Had to stop his windup there. Received the pass. And now the puck in behind. Luoto fires, and he scores! Yana Luoto. Stress announcement. Yeah, I think we've had enough of that.
The referee called that off.
Well, we can applaud the officials for once for that. Monsters now.
Bemstrom for a big block there off the faceoff.
Yes, indeed. Backhanded this puck around to that left point, held in, and now a chance. Bemstrom, right circle. Wants to fire it back behind him and finds Gauntz. That shot tipped by Luoto, but just wide to the left of the goaltender, Joe Vrbetic. Now Condotta. Fans on a clearing attempt, and this one fired wide of Vrbetic off the end wall. Picked up by Laval, down to a minute and 28 seconds left in this first period. Storming ahead, Condotta there as Vrbetic dove, trying to peel that puck away. Then a collision Belzile, the Rocket captain, ran out of real estate there against Cleveland's Billy Sweezy. This one picked up the wall. Taken, though, by Raphael R.V. Pinard. 1 minute to go in the first period here. Puck out right point for Beaudin. Flexed it through the slot. No one was home. And now this will be forced out to the left point where Belzile is covering. His shot blocked by Richards. And then he'll fire ahead. Here's Fix-Wolanski. One-on-one with a forward. Belzile hits Richards and he fires. And that one just scraped off the blocker and wide.
Yeah, Richards did a great job blocking the point shot in the D zone. Then he was the first forward up the ice. So Trey Fix-Wolanski.
Teddy Bears. And I've got good news.
Down there.
Very quick counters. As up ice, here's Angle. Nice backhand shimmy. And that time the save made by Vrbetic on the left post. We'll get to that number a little bit later on. But good news. It's a new record this year for the Monsters franchise. Puck taken here by Trudeau for Laval. Just 5 seconds left in the period. Feeds ahead. Watch out. Gignac into the O-zone. And the pass blocked by Kanazko as the horn sounds in the first period. Feeds Brett Gallant across the line. Connected with Ashan, but puck underneath his capture. Now Dubé the other way for Laval. Drop feed. Norlinder fires it. Hit the crossbar. And the Monsters catch a break. Cleveland counters the other way. Here's Ashan. Drops it off. Björk Holm sweeps one through the slot, and it's between the wickets on Sillinger. Left point Kanazko strides to the right side. Stops, goes, pulls back. Great skating defenseman is Kanazko. Now drops it off for Cole Clayton. At the center point. Into the slot for Ashan. Spun and tried to fire, but Monsters taking the draw on the right wing side of their offensive zone. And that top line back out there as Brendan Gaunce, the veteran, tries to pull this behind him. He did, but it was picked up by Barron. Defenseman for Laval, fanned on a dump in. Monsters pounded off the wall to neutralize. Barron pivots there. Puts it onto the stick of Trudeau. Steps past Bemstrom. Ran into Kanazko before he hit the Cleveland Blue. Through the neutral zone, this puck forced by Björk Holm. Just past the official semicircle. Now it is Beaudin to his defense partner, Galipeau. Into the middle. And here come the Rocket. Backhander, Gignac, saved by Chayan as that one tried to cross him up a little bit there. Fired against the grain. The puck ends up at center for Robbie Payne.
Yeah, backhanders are always sometimes tough to read. Pavel did a nice job staying square to that puck.
Towards the net, this puck fended off as Payne had it roll off his tape and into the corner. Now Josh Dunn has his stick lifted. Beaudin has that puck taken away by Dunn, and he fires just over the crossbar. And now a big hit along the wall from back to retrieve at center ice. Oh, and a big hit in the open ice there as Bork steps up and takes down Josh Dunn.
Yeah, Robbie Payne's coming after him. Didn't like how he...
Draw back to the Cleveland zone. Just over 5 minutes gone in the second period. Brett Gallant on the ice. And now we've got, as we take a look at some of those hits, we've got something percolating back in the Monsters' defensive zone in real time here.
Yeah, Sammy Kanazko and Harvey Pinard were getting after it. Now Roman Sean's got some words for some of the Rockets.
Galley went straight out and grabbed Parker Jones, the biggest man on the ice.
Oh boy. Even for a guy with the reach advantage and height advantage like Parker Jones would have in that matchup, take a brave young player to drop him, go toe-to-toe with Gallant.
Yeah, you see Harvey Pinard was the one who started that all. He gave Sammy Kanazko a shot in the back, and Sammy didn't take too kindly to that and stood up for himself.
So Ashan's in the box for Cleveland. You see him there. Raphael R.V. Pinard is in the box for Laval, and Roman Ashan, ever loquacious, continues to make his opinions known. Take a look at how this all started. And yeah, Ashan arrives quickly to defend Kanazko there, and then comes big number 44. And you're right, Jock made a beeline for Parker Jones. Tap both those minors for unsportsmanlike conduct. Up ahead, here is Gaunce. Towards the net, fired. That might have got through the goaltender Vrbetic and just wide of the left post. Holy cow.
I don't know how that puck didn't go in. It did go through the goalie's pads. It must have just ricocheted at the last minute.
Might have touched just a piece of his pad out from my viewpoint.
Here's Bemstrom, right corner, offensive zone for Cleveland. Brushes it back to Kanazko. In the high slot, carries left circle and fires, but Ylonen reached out and influenced the shot. as it went wide. Bemstrom taps down from the right point. Gons has it along the wall, in front to Konozko, and it looked like he might have been hooked ever so slightly as that pass came through, but what a feed.
Great pass by Brendan Gons from that wing down to Sammy Konozko, going back door.
Yeah, he passed it
for the first time in quite a while. Rocket in behind their own net. Game tied at 1, 7 minutes gone in period 2. Here's Abandonado into the offensive zone. Hard shot wide to the right of Cheyenne. Thuds off the wall. Cleveland trying to pick it up here. Richards kind of lost his balance as he went into the wall there awkwardly. Dello took it away, and now Abandonado leaves it for Tori Dello, right point. Laval has it. It's Gignac now twisting away from Fix-Wolansky towards the net. Centered through, and Abandonado couldn't get a stick on it as Cheyenne was doing a full split trying to get back to that right post. Robbie Payne, Tyler Angle, the third line for Cleveland out there as the Rocket win the draw and dump it in, and we've got a fight as it's Dunn and Belzile at center ice. Josh Dunn working the headlock here. Belzile gets the left free. Oh, and a couple of good uppercuts from Dunn as he feeds the Laval captain in the center circle. Still tangling. Belzile's lost his lid. Big right for Alex Belzile. The veteran hangs in there. Now a couple others as Dunn hammers away, going for the takedown, and he's got it. And hopefully Belzile's all right. Dangerous when a helmetless player goes down to the ice like that, but it appears everyone's okay. Good fight.
Yeah, really good fight by Josh Dunn. You could feel that was all the physical play was kind of leading to this, and Josh Dunn stepped up and took on Belzile in a great little fight here.
Take a look at the replay, going with the headlock right out of the gate. Good move. But Belzile's a rugged guy. He's an offensive-minded player, but he's been competing in the American League for some time, Jock. And so Josh Dunn had his work cut out for him there, but I thought acquitted himself pretty nicely.
Yeah. Belzile was jostling a bit before the puck was dropped, using his stick and bumping Josh a little bit. And Josh stood up and, accounted for himself.
Let's go downstairs. Kenny has got an update on Brendan Gons, who headed down the tunnel. Kenny?
Yeah, guys, saw him come down the tunnel, and his schnoz was bleeding, a.k.a. Something with the nose, right? So they took him back into the locker room right now. They're taking a look at him, and we'll let you know when he comes out. Don't know if that had anything to do with what we just saw with the fight there in response to that, or if it was something separate, but we'll keep you posted on Brendan.
Thanks, Kenny. Great job down at ice level. Brendan Gons going to get patched up. Would be shocked if we don't see him back out on the bench soon. So after the Fighting Majors, back to action here at even strength, still tied at 1, getting towards the midway part of the game. Laval controls in the offensive zone. Here's Gabriel Bork, base the right circle, sent one through to the back door. He was hoping for Beaudin. It was tipped wide and then fed in front, in tight. They score. It's Teasdale with his second of the game, and the Rocket able to take the lead again. It's 2-1 Laval.
Yeah, nice pass from Bork right behind the net. Puck landed on his stick, and he didn't waste any time finding Teasdale right next to that left post and tucked it in past the glove side.
Yeah, Roman Ashan got caught down low there and missed coverage, but as they got running around there.
At 8:10 of the second period, Teasdale's got his second of the game and third of the year. As Roman Ashan has it, churns the legs, gains the offensive blue line, right circle, fires and scalds one just wide of Vrbetic. Now from the left point, hustled on. Björkvik Holm's shot went off Schoenemann, and Vrbetic had to adjust, but he cupped. Bouncing puck on the blue line, taken away again. This time Dubé fires. That one off the leg of Davidson. Another chance in front, fed to the back door, and Cheyenne makes one save, loses possession of the puck, still up for grabs between the circles, and the Monsters get lucky as that one floats into the corner.
Cheyenne just couldn't get the handle on that puck after making a big save. Got a little help from his friends.
Could have been interference there on Gallipo, who got in the way of Luoto, trying to pass back towards Angle with the Luoto trying to charge after that puck in the Laval zone. But play continues as Abandonado has it right wall. Puck into the center circle. And returned by Gallant onto the stick of Bemstrom. Races after it and then tries to swivel at the front of the crease. Now fed Konozko with room. Carries behind the net. Looking for the wraparound. And that one stymied by Gallipo, who read the play. And he successfully wins it. Here's Clayton center point. Now Konozko left point. Puck rolled on him, and he gets taken down at the line there by Teasdale. Here's Barron, the defenseman, joining the rush. High slot. Shimyak fires, save, rebound, they score. Pounded home by Lucas Condotta on the second wave. And the Monsters trail 3-1 as Condotta extends the Rocket edge.
Yeah, it was a nice rush there by the Rocket. Pass going right to the slot, shot, and then Condotta finishes up the rebound with Cowboy trying to tie him up.
Yeah, you got to 3-on-2. You execute like that, you get the puck to the net, and you got a guy driving. You're always going to see some sort of rebound.
At 12-15.
Flip the puck over top of the defenseman. I think he was thinking that all the way.
Shot for Ylonen went wide. Now the Monsters have a chance. Richards powers through, and Laval defenseman drops off. Luoto in the slot, fired, shot was blocked, and then it trickles towards the goaltender Vrbetic, who couldn't reel it in, but Laval takes over.
Good hustle again there by Richards.
Sweeps
He
the puck.
didn't touch the puck, though. He just threw a body check on Borkvik home. Should have been a penalty.
Monsters grab it, dump it in. Luoto around the wall. Nice pickup and a turning shot from Gaunt, saved by Vrbetic. Swiveled that puck off the wall and turned into that wrister in one fell swoop for Gaunt. Point Gallipo into the left circle. It's Jesse Ylonen. Back to Gallipo. Big drive. That's blocked by Luoto, and then a great save for Chayan, and he gets the rebound too. Sold out at the top of the crease there, and from his wallet makes a couple of dandy stops. Against Stevens. One towards the slot there, and played back towards that right point where the puck was held in by Norlinder for Laval. Nice move off the wall. Norlinder sends a backhander way wide to the left of Chayan there. Picked up by Sweezy, had his stick lifted by Stevens, and now it's done to start the breakout up the left side for Kanazko. And again, Laval prevents Cleveland from escaping their own end. This puck scaled out through center. Picked up by Trudeau. Top of the circles in the Laval zone. Pass to the center circle. That was Dubé sending a feed onto the tape of Bork. He gets it in deep. Dubé able to take a puck off the tape there of Kanazko in the right corner of the Cleveland zone. Back fix Belansky. Able to send it through the slot. Down to the left point. Bjergvik home for Cleveland. Hacks it over to Brendan Gaunt. Gaunt's out. Sillinger fires. Pad save. Vrbetic. Big rebound coughed up. No one. Emil Bemstrom. He'll connect with Brendan Gaunt. Jumps around the side of Laval player there. Puck held in left point. Gaunt's right corner. Out to Bemstrom. A one-timer, and Vrbetic got the pads down to the ice to make the save. Yeah. Be down a man. Draw one back. Now a one-timer for Ylonen from the left circle, and he scalds it wide. Davidson off for the trip. Now across Ylonen again with a big drive and a save by Chayan. A Cleveland PK. 3-1 Laval. Rocket back into the O-zone. Ylonen, left circle. It's Harvey Pinard into the middle. Saved by Chayan. Sprawls on the right post. Down and out as Belzile feeds across. A one-timer. Beaudin scores. 4-1 for Laval. A power play goal for the defenseman Beaudin. And Chayan all over the place, but couldn't reach that shot.
Yeah, Beaudin's had himself a night here. He's on the power play again. Gets this one-timer with pucks scrambling around, bouncing.
You see the first save there. He swats it below the goal line, but it came back to Belzile. Slides the pass across. No goal stick. Just desperation.
Yeah, I think everyone was selling out, trying to do whatever they could.
The hit. It's fun to watch play.
His legs are always moving.
Richards from a sharp angle fires, and that tested Vrbetic. And after the play, Gallant finishing the conversation near the net front there.
Not a soul.
Hit the post. It did from Barron. Great look from our crew from that overhead angle there at a near miss for Laval. Now a bad decision by the goaltender. Vrbetic caught that puck up and Dunn sent it just wide of what was a wide open net.
Oh, that's the kind of night it's been for the Monsters. Dunn